adesso al secondo tema di questo incontro, che è la conservazione delle risorse naturali, la conservazione anche della biodiversità. Adesso abbiamo un video, un bellissimo intervento video, un contributo che ci viene dall'America e in particolare da David Gadsden. È un geografo lui che ha un'esperienza ventennale nell'applicazione delle tecnologie GIS per la conservazione delle risorse naturali e ci parlerà di un lavoro di Esri International nell'ambito della conservazione della biodiversità. Ci presenterà il Conservation Program di Esri. Lui è proprio uno dei fondatori di questo Conservation Program. Mandiamo il contributo.
I'm David Gadsden. I'm the Director of Conservation at Esri, here in our headquarters in Redlands, California. And I'd like to share some thoughts with you regarding concepts around resilience and conservation from the perspective of the Esri Conservation Program, which I help coordinate. Esri was founded in 1969 by Jack and Laura Dangerman. The intent of the organization was to focus on bringing about geographically centered technologies to help with better decision making, and especially the better maintenance and understanding of natural systems. That's why the organization's name was the Environmental Systems Research Institute, which is now commonly known as Esri. We serve hundreds of thousands of organizations around the world by focusing on core geospatial technologies that are made available to a very broad community of users. It's also extremely important to us that any organization that's working to make the world a better place has access to Esri technology. So we have a number of special programs that are organized to make our tools available in times of need and to organizations that are working to make a difference. Well over 5,000 conservation organizations around the world which benefit from the Esri Conservation Program. That program was founded in the late 1980s and began as an initiative to provide training and support and guidance to conservation professionals around the world. Our work today in conservation focuses on three different spatial concepts, or three different ways to organize our work based on scale and community. First, let's talk a little bit about conserving places or conservation land management. This has been an area which we've been focused on for a number of years, as you might imagine. The role of managing protected areas, the work of ecologists and rangers and park staff, community engagement officers that are engaging with surrounding communities and keeping conservation areas safe. About 5 years ago, we pursued a development of what's called an ArcGIS solution. And those solutions leverage current GIS technology, which in some ways you could think of as web GIS. Those capabilities involve collecting data in the field and in mobile devices or tablets in a digital manner. That data being quickly ingested into the web GIS and made available for analytics, which is either automated or conducted to drive insights from that incoming data, to then feed dashboards, which managers are using to monitor trends and patterns and events that are occurring in and around protected areas. What's happening across landscapes and some very exciting developments globally. The state of California here in the US was one of these early adopters, and Esri had the opportunity to, with them, develop and unlock a lot of existing data in the state to provide tools that allow the public and stakeholder communities to interact and explore possible scenarios for 30%. This is a very elegant framework. I've had the opportunity to share it around the world as I go about my activities, and it provides a template that we hope to encourage other countries to consider and explore. Finally, I'd like to talk a little bit about community level conservation, the role of communities themselves. We've had the opportunity to work with the Jane Goodall Institute and through Esri Press to publish the Local Voices, Local Choices book. We have developed a set of applications that leverages the concept in this book, which we're making available to really any community in the world that would like to leverage this pattern to do local conservation planning and action. GIS today is no longer just a tool for experts. It's really an organizational framework. that through these types of app experiences and visualization, communications tools like dashboards and story maps, we can better inform and engage entire communities of practice. So I want to thank you so much for the opportunity to contribute today. I'm very grateful to all of the organizations that pulled this together. And I thank you for having some thoughts about GIS on this GIS Day of 2022. Thank you so much.